The Browns have been playing on the same plot of land on the shores of Lake Erie since they came into existence in 1946. Its neighbors today include the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and the Great Lakes Science Center. Still pushing. He gets out to the 28-yard line. First down now and 10 to go. Ball on the 28. Dumps it out left. Brings it in.
Yeah, really not much a defense can do when you get a guy that can throw the football like that. You know, you get yourselves in position defensively. You think you're in the right spot. You're going to make a play, and a guy makes a throw like that. You go, hey, that's a good throw.
Bigby will tackle him for a loss at the 36-yard line.
Well, you know you've got an aggressive safety when he's making tackles for a loss behind the line of scrimmage. Typically, these guys are trying to not give up a big play in the passing game. Now when you see somebody in the backfield, that's impressive.
That series has to be disappointing for the coaching staff.
Yeah, their poor defense didn't even have time to go over and get a glass of water. All of a sudden, the punter's back on the field, and the defense has to go play again.
The Browns will begin this drive at the 39-yard line. They'll give it off here. What a shot! Williams picks up 2 yards with the carry.
Not very often in a game does a defender get a clean shot like that on a running back. Typically, the running back didn't see it coming to take that kind of a shot.
Moves to his right. He's dropped.
I really like what they did that time. Nice job by the Cowboys.
Hit as he let go of the ball.
Well, the defense didn't get the sack, but they got the next best thing, and that was a bad throw.
Johnson is the deep man awaiting the return. Into the end zone for a touchback. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. He throws left. Comes down with it. Turner makes the tackle.
And tight ends are so big that as coverage people, it's tough to figure out how to defend them. If you're on their left side, they throw it to the right side. If you're behind them, they throw it in front. Tight ends are tough to cover. Yeah, it really just throws you off rhythm to have a play that gains nothing. You know, you're going to get something, 2, 3, 4 yards, and it keeps you in that rhythm. But when a defense makes a play like that, it really throws your offense off.
The stop was made by Turner.
Just a simple throw and catch for a gain of 6. That's just the kind of passing play that this offense is built around.
Passes.
Well, when you have a talented running back like this, you always have to account for him. That time, a nice play-action pass, open it up down the field.
Passes it out. Makes the catch, and he is dropped. And Quan Bolden makes his 30th catch of the season. They'll go with the run once again. James Laurinaitis makes the tackle. They line up at the 33. He gets another carry. He fights forward to about the 30. Williams was there on the tackle. Gets the pass off. Falls incomplete. And Quan Bolden was the intended receiver on the play.
Well, you have to admire his courage. He's not afraid to make any throw, anytime, anywhere, but he's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Short throw to the left. Tackle was made by James Laurinaitis.
When you're trying to blitz the quarterback, you better have some talented corners on the outside, because as a wideout, just give me 3 or 4 seconds against the blitz, and it is awfully tough to try and cover that.
Peterson gains about 2 yards on the run. Short throw to the right. And he's out of bounds, incomplete.
And that would have been a spectacular catch if he'd been able to come up with that one, just thrown a little bit too far outside.
They hand it off. Gates was there on the tackle.
Yeah, and for a minute it looked like he might slip out of there, but the defense got there, the pursuit was all over it, and they made a nice stop.
It's no good. The offense will take over at the 22.
He's got to be patient. We'll be all right. He's got to be patient. Time. That's right. Blue 15. Blue 15.
Just missed that time, bringing him down for a sack, but great pressure to force an incompletion.
Let's go, baby. Turn it up. Here we go.
Williams gets the ball. They can't bring him down. He gets to about the 37-yard line before he's gang tackled. He's under a heavy rush.
That was a very good effort by the Cowboys.
Get him going, baby. Blue.
Short pass to his left. Chris Gamble makes the tackle. Bo gains 7 yards with the catch. Hammered as he lets it go.
Pass rush almost got there that time, and he has to feel a little lucky that that ball just fell harmlessly to the turf.
He's tackled at the 27. This offense was frustrated after their last drive ended with a missed field goal. Here's the throw. Cuts back, and he's dropped.
Everybody knows about this guy's arm strength, and if you wanted to see an example of it, right there it was.
All kinds of pressure. Throws it out. Drops the sure pick. Anthony Gonzalez was his intended target.
Whoa, that was really lucky that one wasn't picked off. Not a good decision at all there.
Gets the pass out. Tackle was made by Gates.
It's tough to pay too much attention to a running back in the passing game because at least half the time they're staying in the block. So when they do slip out, occasionally they can hit you for a big play.
Passes it. And he caught him.
The Cowboys are putting together a good-looking drive here. That's their 3rd first down.
They hand it off. The stop was made by Turner. Peterson gains about 5 yards on the run. Can't bring him down. He looks for an open man. Gates was there on the tackle.
Yeah, I don't think that was a designed quarterback run on that one. He simply couldn't find anybody open, saw a running lane, and boy, that didn't stay open for very long either.
Again, he'll get the call. Touchdown, Cowboys. The Cowboys go nearly 75 yards in 7 plays for the score.
When a ball carrier has that kind of superb vision, he can really make a defense pay. And offensive linemen love playing with a back like that because if there is a hole, he's going to find it.
Hit and dropped at the 33. They were forced to punt on their last drive.
Stay with it. Stay with it. Leo. Watch your feet. Watch your feet.
Is there for the catch.
I know we all talk about 40-yard dash times in the NFL, but as a receiver, if you are a great route runner and you understand what the defenses are trying to do to you, it doesn't matter if you run a 4.340. If you can get in and out of your cuts like this guy, you will always be able to play.
He needs to make a decision. Rodgers can't hang on to the ball. Who's going to come up with this one? He scoops it up. The Browns maintain control of the football. Obvious passing situation here on 2nd and long.
Anytime you give up that quick pressure like that, very seldom are those passes completed.
He gets popped as he throws.
When you get that kind of pressure, a lot of times the play will result in something worse than just an incompletion.
Row 37, seat 10. You've won an all-expenses-paid date with the cheerleader.
Signals for the fair catch.
The Cowboys looked very strong that last offensive possession. They capped it off with a touchdown. Those are exactly the types of drives coaches love to see unless you're on the defensive side.
Freeman with the give. He fights forward to about the 20 before several defenders bring him down. It's the tailback. The stop was made by Derek Johnson. Peterson picks up a yard on the play.
Man, oh man, that's what those defensive guys live for right there. A shot like that, and then they always get up and have a little something to say to you as you're going back to the huddle.
No one can come up with it.
And when you're trying to go after one of those deep throws, you really want to give your receiver a chance. We've seen guys in the league so adept at making plays on the ball, but you can't make it when it's that far overthrown.
Hit and dropped at the 47-yard line. They had to punt it away on their previous drive.
Let's go, man. All right, here we go. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing.
They're going to pitch it. Tackle was made by Kelly. They get 2 yards.
The defense did a nice job there jamming the running back, bringing the outside linebacker on a blitz. Sometimes those outside backers a little more athletic and can really help stop the run.
Nearly picked off. He should have had that one. 3rd down coming up after that incompletion.
Let's get this thing started, baby. Time.
Gets the pass away. E.J. Henderson was there to bring him down.
The Browns got a big play that time, and they need a whole lot more of that after beginning this game with a very pedestrian passing attack. That was good.
Under heavy pressure. The Cowboys are having no trouble getting to the quarterback, Chris.
Yeah, they really aren't, Tom. This is the 4th sack of the game now, and I can tell you this quarterback can't take much more. Now, they didn't pick up the first down that time, but you drop back, you make a good throw like that. Now you're in position to try and pick up this first down.
Throws it short. Defender gets his hand on it. And the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
And those are the kind of big 3rd down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
And takes a terrible bounce. They could do nothing against this defense on their previous drive. He throws short. Peterson can't make the catch in traffic. That incompletion will bring up second down.
Second down.
They'll give it off here. He tries to spin, and he is dropped. Peterson picks up about 4 yards on the play. Dumps it out right.
The Browns did an excellent job tackling and keeping things in front of them on that series to force the 3 and out.
The Browns have everyone on the line. Looks like they're coming after this one. He makes it out to the 49-yard line. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. Gives to the back. And he will lose yardage on the play.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
Here's the halfback. He makes his way to about the 45. Chris Hope makes the tackle. Thomas carries it for the first time today. So it's third down now. The offense will need about 4 yards to pick up the first. Gets the ball away. And the pass will fall incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
They down it at the 6. The defense played exceptionally well the last time this offense had the ball. Short throw. The stop was made by Derek Johnson. Looks like a gain of 9 on the pass play. That'll bring up second down. Feeds it to the back. He breaks the tackle. He tries to spin, but he's brought down. Adrian Peterson picks up just around 5 yards. That'll be good for the first. Gets the pass away. Tackle was made by Hicks. Anthony Gonzalez makes his 30th catch of the season.
Come on, y'all, let's go!
He'll get it again. Pico was there to bring him down. It's the tailback. Peterson fumbles. They'll pile up for it. Gonzalez gets his hand on it and scoops it up. The Cowboys are able to win the football. They keep possession.
Heads up play to get that ball back for the offense. That one really could have gone either way.
Gives it off. Gains his way to the 43-yard line.
Adrian Peterson with some very solid running that time. If there is an opening to be found on the defense, this guy is going to find it and exploit it.
Here's the pass. Gates was defending on the play. This is the 8th play of this drive. Short throw to the left.
And I can tell you this, there's nothing that defensive backs hate more than to have one of those big tight ends in the open field running right towards them.
Gains his way to the 20-yard line before he's hit and dropped. They hand it off again. Adrian Peterson gains about 4 yards. That'll be enough for the first. The Cowboys will take their second time out of the half. Passes to his left. Not sure if he got in. The call is not a touchdown.
I'm sure the defense is getting a little tired of seeing this guy celebrate after his touchdowns, but if they don't stop him pretty soon, he's going to run out of touchdown dances. I wonder how many he has.
Weeks is good on the point after. Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint. Still moving.
It's only a two-possession game, but still, they need to get their offense going before things start to get out of hand here.
Passes the ball. Phillips picks it off.
Not a good way for that drive to end. That one really needed to go the distance and put 7 points up so they could draw a little closer here in the first half. But give the defense credit for not slipping.
It was up there. He rolls out to the right. There for the catch. Bolden now with 4 catches in the game. The pass is away. Tipped away.
Nice play, man.
Bolden was the intended receiver. Just got that one off. Big play, and the Cowboys will have a 1st and goal. Dallas trying to go up by 3 scores. And he makes it. Let's take a look at the Sprint drive summary. Drop at the 30. Time for a short break as we send you to the studio for stats and highlights.
Welcome to the halftime show. Let's get you caught up on what's happening around the league.
Let's catch up on what's happening on the scoreboards. Here's a look at the top performers from around the league. Slayton has rushed for over 125 yards. Here's a look at the first half stats. Dallas racked up over 300 yards in the first half. Adrian Peterson has rushed for over 75 yards. Dallas has the lead, 17-0. Here are the highlights from your game.
The second half is about to begin. Enjoy the rest of the game.
Welcome back to Cleveland Browns Stadium. From the 5-yard line. He gets out to the 28-yard line.
The Browns are looking to dig themselves out of this big hole that they've dug themselves into, and at the very least, you have to show the guys on the other bench you're not going to roll over.
Here's the give. Tackle was made by E.J. Henderson. D'Angelo Williams has just gone over 1,000 yards rushing on the season. Dumps it out well. The stop was made by Sean Phillip. 7-yard gain on the play.
Well, that's a good feeling as a quarterback right there. You see a blitz like that coming, and you get the ball out of there and pick up the first down. Now, as a defensive coordinator, you may be a little more hesitant to call that blitz, and quarterbacks like that.
E.J. Henderson had the coverage on the play. Sees a man, goes deep. Third down coming up after that incomplete pass. He throws left, and it's completed.
Nice stop by the defense on that third down pass, and that's exactly what you want to do. Keep the play in front of you, come up, make the tackle, no first down.
And it's pretty apparent that just about everything is working for these guys today.
Let's go, baby. Turn it up.
Tackle was made by Bigby.
Adrian Peterson does as good a job as anybody out there. If it's a small hole, he finds a way to get through it. If it's a big hole, you see an explosion.
Hit as he throws. Freeman is having a very good year. That last completion puts him over 3,500 passing yards. The stop was made by James Laurinaitis. Peterson gains about 2 yards on the run.
Ouch. You take too many shots like that as a running back, you start peeking around a little bit before you get that football.
Peterson again.
Those big guys up front, they just keep pushing the defense back. At some point, now you're going to have to do something to try and stop those running lanes, but then look out. The passing is going to be wide open.
And they're coming after him.
Good pressure that time, and they forced a bad throw. Not much he could have done with the pocket collapsing like that.
And takes a terrible bounce.
The Browns are in a dangerous territory right now. This one's gotten a little out of hand, but a touchdown on this series, maybe your defense gets a little momentum going.
Passes on the move. Tackle was made by E.J. Henderson. 8-yard gain on the play. So that'll make it second down. Hit as he passes.
You bring a little pressure, and it impacts quarterbacks, and we saw it there.
The offense has their big set on the field as they try to convert here on third down. Short throw to the right. The stop was made by Chris Holt.
The Browns simply have had too much of that kind of pass play. They've only been getting a few yards on their completions. Put it simply, the play calling has to change.
Pitch out.
And Tom, that was because the defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
Throws it. He's there for the catch. That last catch gave him 1,000 yards for the season.
You know, when you watch the tape of those top wide receivers, they all seem to have a common thread. Yes, they have great hands, but the ability to make people miss may be even more important.
Give to the tailback. E.J. Henderson was there to bring him down. Williams picks up 2 yards with the carry. Throws it. They picked it off. Not a good decision there to throw that.
Yeah, that was a mistake, but at least this guy is out there trying to make plays. He's trying to fit in throws. Every once in a while, the defense just makes a play.
They'll give it off here. Atari Bigby makes the tackle. Peterson gets 6 yards on the carry. Gives it off. Jenkins was there on the tackle. Peterson gets about 4 yards on the play. Here's the give. Laurinaitis will drop him behind the line at midfield. And they can really put their opponent in bad field position with a good punt here. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 29. The Browns suffered an interception on their last possession. Gives to the back. Sean Phillips makes the tackle. 3 yards there, and that will bring up second down. They get to him. The Cowboys make another mark in the sack column. I'm running out of room.
And I'll tell you what's impressive about it is they may get 10 more. They really have just overwhelmed this bunch up front.
Throws it short. Pass falls incomplete, so the offense will probably head off the field after failing to convert for a first down on that series.
Yeah, they just kind of looked out of sync from the very beginning there, and I thought first down really set the tone for that entire series.
He makes it out to the 49-yard line, and they're already up big. That return just really puts them into position to make this thing a blowout. Rolling right. Got it off barely. Jenkins was defending on the play. It's the tailback. He's hammered in the backfield.
Well, that's what happens when defensively you get every gap covered. There is simply nowhere to go with the football. No chance for the running back that time.
Throws it short. Looks like he had it, but it's knocked loose. So we'll probably see the punt team now after that incompletion as the offense goes 3 and out.
Not a very creative sequence of play calling that time. They just never seem to get anything going on that drive.
Not a good bounce on this one. The offense takes the field, hoping to put something together after their last drive ended in a 3 and out.
Under pressure, he felt the heat that time and was forced to throw it away quickly.
Short throw to the left. He does a good job to hang on to the ball.
The Browns keep having to dump it off on those short little pass plays that don't gain much. They may want to take a shot down the field just to try and stretch this defense.
Passes. Right through his hands. He almost had the pick. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up 4th down.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on 3rd down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
He's tackled at the 42. The offense takes the field, and we'll see if they can put something together after their last drive ended with a 3 and out. Got to him just as he released him. Williams was there on the tackle. That pass play goes nowhere. Passes it out. Drops the easy pick. Anthony Gonzalez was the intended receiver on the play. He throws right. At the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Jenkins makes the tackle.
The Browns suffered a major lapse in coverage that time. Josh Freeman is not going to let an opportunity like that one slip through his fingers. He saw what they were doing and took full advantage.
Passes, end zone. Anthony Gonzalez was his intended target. They'll line it up, 5 yards for the score. And he's hit as he throws. Touchdown, Cowboys. One of these teams knows how to find the end zone.
The offense is playing well. The defense is playing well. Still pitching a shutout. It just seems to all be coming together right now.
Extra point is good. Here's your sprint drive summary. Hicks from the 2. Hicks drops it. He picks it up. And this one looks like it's going to come back.
First down.
The Browns will set up shop at the 15. It's the tailback. Breaks a tackle. Williams gains around 6 yards on the run. All kinds of pressure. Makes the catch. Hit as he caught it, and he's able to hang on.
You know, tight ends may not come up with those real explosive plays down the field all the time, but they sure are a nice target for the quarterback.
Gets the pass off. Can't hang on. Second down for the offense after that incomplete pass.
Receiver on the play.
He rolls right. He'll take off, and there's room to roam. I expected to see them pass it here.
Well, I understand you don't want to get completely one-dimensional, but at some point you have to crank it up and try and make some plays, and I think that time has passed.
Makes the short throw. Wayne Boat has now caught 40 passes on the season. Here's the throw. Knocked loose. E.J. Henderson had the coverage on the play.
Here we go.
Throws it out. He makes another catch.
The Browns are having some success getting the ball down the field on this drive. This offense is clicking.
And the defense has a heavy rush. What do they have to do on offense to stop giving up sacks?
I simply think this is one of those games where you're just overmatched on the offensive line. You know it, the defense knows it, the coaching staff knows it, and there's just nothing you can do.
Throws it short.
Good play design there. Very solid protection. Gave the quarterback time to examine the whole field until he finally found the open man.
Gets the pass out. E.J. Henderson was there on the tackle.
It's one of the dangers. You bring those extra defenders trying to get after the quarterback, and you're going to leave some man coverage on the outside. That time the quarterback able to take advantage.
Breaks a tackle. Chris Hope makes the tackle. Williams gains 7 yards on that play. And this is the 12th play of the drive. He passes short. They get him down, but it's going to be a 1st and goal for the Browns. First down now. They'll be looking for 6 points here.
Come on now. Make it happen, Captain. Make it happen.
They can't complete the pass, and now the offense will be looking at 2nd down. Gives to the back.
As much as we want to give credit to the running backs for scoring touchdowns, it is really the offensive line that gets it done when you get down here.
Rolls right. Rodgers fumbles it. We're going to have a scramble. Bo picks it up off the ground. The Browns are going to hold on to it. Cleveland will line up for the onside kick. The Cowboys get to the ball.
It's been a rough game for them for sure. At this point, you got to think they're probably just going to be glad this one's over.
Peterson on the inside handoff. He gets to about the 27-yard line before he's wrestled to the ground. They'll keep it on the ground again. Tackle was made by Gates. That's a 3-yard gain. That'll bring up 2nd down. Again, he'll get the call. Laurinaitis makes his 5th stop of the game on that play. Touchdown, Dallas.
And you can start to see the frustration in the defense's body language. I always thought that was such a weird term, body language. What is that? Your body talk? But you can see just watching these guys on the field that their shoulders are slouching and they are getting upset.
He'll return it from the 4-yard line. He gets this one to the 26-yard line. The offense will start at the 26-yard line.
Let's go. Stay with it. Let's go. Blue 15. Blue 15.
Passes it. Pass is complete. Huge hit.
And I always find it surprising that tight ends typically don't get drafted very high. But when you think about the skill set, they have to be able to block like a tackle and catch like a wide receiver.
Gets the pass away. 2nd down for the offense after that incomplete pass.
Great seats available for all of our upcoming home games.
Gets the ball away. Bats it away. Wayne Bose was the intended receiver. They line up at the 43.
Here we go.
Flips it out short.
Well, let's face it, there really aren't too many plays in the playbook that would have gained enough for the first down there, so they just took what they could get.
This one's going to go out of bounds at the 27-yard line. The offense will take over at the 27. 1st and 10. Here's the give. Peterson loses the ball. We're going to have a scramble. Hedgecock grabs it on the ground. The Cowboys get it. They'll maintain possession.
I'm not really sure who got to that ball first. I think it changed possessions a few times at the bottom of that pile. But the offense came away with it, and they earned it.
The stop was made by Atari Bigby. 3 yards there.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
Feeds it to the back. Tackle was made by Hicks.
Looked like one of those old-fashioned rugby scrums there. A lot of big bodies piled together and nowhere for the running back to go.
They get him at the 32-yard line. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive.
Guys, ready to get it on right now.
Gets the pass away. Tipped away. Chris Hope was defending on the play.
The defender on the play.
Left slash free. Down.
He goes deep this time. And the pass is incomplete. Kelly had the coverage on the play.
Let's do this, man. Get right. Prime time, baby.
Here's the pass. The stop was made by Chris Hope. The Browns line up to punt. Hit and dropped at the 28-yard line. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. And he'll just kneel it here. That'll do it from Cleveland. We have highlights next, so stay there.